first full trailer for Scream 6 has dropped. Let's do this.
Please help us. Just down there.
There's a line here, girl. You got a problem here, guy?
Ghostface with a gun.
I had this secret. There's a darkness inside of me. It followed me here. And it's gonna keep coming for us. We share a certain history. This isn't like any other Ghostface.
What is this place?
A shrine.
We've got to lure him in.
We execute him. Hello?
Let's play a game.
You know you're like the 10th guy to try this, right? It never works out for the dipshit in the mask.
Maybe. But there's never been one like me, Gale. I'm something different.
That's why I'm gonna shoot you in the head.
You want me. So let's finish this.
Guys?
Alrighty, real quick before I share my thoughts on it, be sure to join me down below in the comment section. I want to hear your thoughts on the trailer. Also, if you enjoyed this video, I've got more Scream coverage. I did a ranking when the last movie came out. You can check that out somewhere right up here. I also actually reviewed all the movies like 5 years ago. So if you want to hear what my channel was like and how things have changed, you can also check out those reviews from back in like 2017. I want to watch that one more time, and then I'm going to start talking. I've said it many times before, but Scream is my favorite horror franchise. I both just kind of love the nature of the storytelling with the mix of the meta commentary, as well as the series just has a really good batting average of, at its worst, when you get to like Scream 3, still highly watchable, fun slasher film. And the fact that we're taking this one to New York City, I think that's a fun change of pace that I want to see what they're going to do with that. There obviously was a lot of controversy about Sidney Prescott not returning and the rationale with Neve Campbell probably not being offered enough money and whether she was worth being paid more, all of that fun stuff. From my perspective, I think the franchise can work without Sidney Prescott. They've introduced enough other characters that you can move on from her. So I think if anything, not having her return frees them a little bit so they're not just hindered to have to keep putting all of the past surviving characters in every single movie. So that actually doesn't bother me at all, especially when you've set up some fun new characters in last year's film, as well as bringing back Kirby. For me, like, I have no concerns about Sidney not being in the film, like, at all. Putting it in a new setting. I think there's just enough things in there kind of change up the formula that makes me go, all right, yeah, I want to see what you're going to do with this. Track record of iconic slashers heading to New York City obviously is not the best, with Jason Takes Manhattan not being one of the better regarded Friday the 13th films. But that was a very different series. That was 35 years ago. So it's hopefully this can redeem the idea of slashers going to New York City. Just even in the trailer, the sorts of scenarios that they show that feel very New York City. You're getting that unique touch, that unique flavor of New York City that's quite different from most every other city in the United States. So I like that we're kind of seeing that, going to get a different vibe while getting more of what you expect from the franchise. And then having these little ideas in there, showing Ghostface with a gun, the shrine, whatever's going on, and Ghostface being like, "You've never faced one like me, I'm different." I don't know what that means, but it has my curiosity piqued. Always with these, however, is my concern of like, what's the meta commentary? That's a key piece of the formula for me, is that meta commentary, being able to have some interesting take on the genre, on films, on sequels. I wasn't sure what that was going into the last one, and then I felt they did a really good job tackling legacy sequels. What is it with this movie? I don't know. And maybe that's a good thing, that I'll go in and I'll get where they're going with it with that when I'm in the theater. But I don't want that piece to be missing. So hopefully they can find that angle and it just doesn't turn into Ghostface in New York chasing people around. And it's just kind of generic slasher with Ghostface and the cast of Scream movies. Hopefully we get some from love that Kirby's back. Hopefully they actually have something to do with her. There's some addition that she brings, not just like, hey, look, it's Hayden. She's in our movie for 10 minutes. Hopefully she's actually a significant part of the story, and as a survivor that is older, hopefully she can bring a new flavor to things. But the concern I have at the moment is what is that meta commentary? What are they going to do with that? Let me know what you guys thought down below in the comment section. Check out my ranking right over there. Check out my review of the first Scream from like 5 years ago, almost 6 years ago, right down there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Keep talking movies and TV too much. Bye-bye.